Why do some people remain strong, resilient, and healthy even into their 70s and 80s, while others start to wear down much earlier? The answer isn't just genetics, as you might think. It isn't just medication either. Sometimes the answer may be hidden in something very small, in a simple seed that most people walk past every day, but don't even notice, because inside this tiny seed lies a powerful compound that scientists have been studying for years. And what they've discovered could completely change your perspective on health. Now, the real question is, if it's this powerful, why don't we hear about it from doctors more often? The answer is actually quite simple. First, it's a natural product, so it can't be patented, it can't be owned, and it doesn't generate huge profits. Second, for many years, it was viewed as traditional or an old method and wasn't taken seriously. But as scientific studies have increased, this perspective has begun to shift. Over the years, an interesting pattern emerged when observing people battling illnesses. Some people were recovering better than expected, and this couldn't be explained solely by the treatments they received. Upon closer examination, it was discovered that these individuals regularly used certain natural ingredients in their daily lives. In this video, we'll take a detailed look at what this food, referred to as the forgotten seed, actually is, its most powerful active ingredient, and how it works in the body. We'll also discuss what scientific research has to say on the subject and examine just how effective it really is. And most importantly, we'll walk you through, step by step, how to use this seed correctly and effectively in your daily life. But before we dive into the video, a quick reminder: if you're interested in this kind of scientific and health-related content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be notified immediately when we share new videos. Now, if you're ready, let's get into the video. The name of this seed is Nigella sativa. Today, it's also known by different names: black seed, black cumin, kalonji. So where does this name come from? The word Nigella is derived from the Latin word niger, meaning black. This comes from the seed's characteristic dark black color. Sativa, on the other hand, means cultivated or grown. So, essentially, the plant's name translates to something like cultivated black seed. This plant typically grows in Southwest Asia, the Middle East, the Mediterranean region, and other warm, dry climates. It is quite small in appearance. It resembles a sesame seed, but is darker, with a matte black color, and has a distinctive, slightly bitter, spicy aroma. What's interesting is that the use of this seed isn't limited to the modern era. Its history dates back 3,000 years. It is known to have been used in ancient Egypt. In fact, black cumin seeds have been found in pharaohs' tombs. It holds an important place in traditional Islamic medicine. It has also been used in ancient medical systems, such as Ayurveda. In other words, different civilizations discovered and used this seed independently of one another. It is believed to have been initially used to support digestion, respiration, and overall immunity. And over time, as the effects of this small seed became recognized, it began to be referred to as a cure-all. Today, modern science is working to understand the mechanisms behind this traditional knowledge. Black cumin, Nigella sativa, is a plant that has been used in traditional medicine for centuries. The oil extracted from its seeds and its most important component, thymoquinone, TQ, have become the focus of scientific research in recent years. Studies have shown that thymoquinone may exhibit antioxidant properties, support the body's immune system, and activate certain protective mechanisms at the cellular level. In particular, laboratory and experimental studies have examined its potential effects on lung, liver, breast, and other types of cancer, yielding promising results. However, the molecular mechanisms underlying these effects have not yet been fully clarified, and a significant portion of current research is based on cell and animal studies. Although black cumin has been used for thousands of years, modern scientific research in this field has gained momentum over the past 20 to 30 years. In the past century, modern medicine has made significant advancements in the diagnosis and treatment of diseases. However, despite this, certain diseases, particularly cancer, remain unresolved. For this reason, scientists are turning not only to modern treatment methods, but also to traditional medicine and natural compounds. One of the plants that stands out in this context is Nigella sativa, commonly known as black cumin. Black cumin is a plant that has been used for medicinal purposes for centuries. It originates from Southwest Asia and the Mediterranean region, but over time, in ancient Egypt, in ancient Greece, in the Middle East, and in many regions of Africa, it has been widely used. In fact, according to historical sources, black cumin seeds have even been found in ancient Egyptian tombs. The names given to this plant in different cultures are also quite interesting. In Arabic, Haba Sauda or Habat el-Baraka, meaning blessed seed. In India, Kalonji. In Bangladesh, Kalojira. And in China, it is known by various local names. In English, it is generally known as black seed or black cumin. Additionally, the term panacea, meaning a cure-all, which was used for this plant in ancient times, clearly demonstrates the value people placed on this seed. Black cumin is a flowering plant with small black seeds. Both its seeds and the oil extracted from them have been used for centuries for both nutritional and therapeutic purposes. Today, the effects behind this traditional knowledge continue to be studied in greater detail by modern science. Nigella sativa, black cumin, and its active compounds, particularly thymoquinone, TQ, have demonstrated remarkably promising effects on various types of cancer in laboratory and animal studies. Research has shown that in many types of cancer, including leukemia, breast, colon, pancreatic, liver, lung, skin, kidney, prostate, and cervical cancer, these compounds slow the proliferation of cancer cells and, in some cases, trigger cell death, apoptosis. Some studies suggest that TQ may exert its effects through mechanisms such as inducing DNA damage in cancer cells, disrupting mitochondrial function, and suppressing inflammation-related signals. Additionally, it has been reported to have the potential to reduce tumor formation and increase the sensitivity of certain cancer cells to drugs. However, there is an important point to note. Most of these effects are based on laboratory and animal studies. They are not yet accepted as definitive evidence of a treatment in humans. It has been observed that thymoquinone, TQ, can increase certain stem cell activities by up to approximately 300%. This is a highly notable finding, because stem cells are directly linked to the body's regeneration and repair systems. How does this effect occur? Some of the mechanisms observed by scientists include 1. Cell activation. Stem cells can respond more quickly and effectively to damage. 2. Antioxidant protection. Cells can be better protected against oxidative stress. 3. Cellular balance effect. Some studies have shown that cellular stress is reduced and regeneration processes are supported. Black cumin, and especially black cumin oil, is one of the most commonly used natural supplements. Typically, 1 to 2 teaspoons of black cumin oil are consumed daily. This can usually be taken regardless of whether you're hungry or full. though many people prefer to take it with meals as it may be easier on the digestive system. Another form of use is black cumin seeds. These seeds can be consumed by chewing them directly or used in a ground form for greater effectiveness. This is because it is believed that crushing them releases their active compounds more easily. In some traditional usage methods, fennel is consumed with other foods to enhance its effects. One such method is mixing it with honey. When mixed with honey, the taste becomes milder, and it is better tolerated by some people. Another recommendation is to consume it with black pepper. It is believed that black pepper can enhance the absorption of certain compounds, which is why the two are often used together in traditional approaches. Additionally, consuming it with fiber-rich and green vegetables is among the recommended methods. This is because such foods can indirectly contribute to absorption by supporting the overall digestive system. Like any natural product, black cumin is not a product that can be used completely without restriction by everyone. Certain groups in particular need to be more cautious. Pregnant individuals should always consult a doctor, as effects on hormonal and bodily balance may vary. Similarly, people taking blood-thinning medications should be cautious regarding the risk of potential interactions. For those with low blood pressure, controlled use is recommended due to the potential for blood pressure-lowering effects, and most importantly, patients undergoing active treatment, especially those with chronic conditions, must use such supplements under a doctor's supervision. As a general rule, the safest approach is for anyone taking medication regularly to seek professional advice. One of the most common mistakes made when using black cumin is choosing low-quality or unreliable products. This not only reduces effectiveness, but can also lead to unwanted side effects. Another mistake is expecting miraculous results in a very short time. Natural products generally have a slow and gradual effect on the body. Additionally, using black cumin oil at high temperatures is a common mistake. This is generally not recommended because it can damage the structure of the active compounds. The most important thing to remember is this. This is not a quick fix, but a long-term support process. The human body is a complex system that works every day, renews itself, and strives to maintain balance. This process is directly related to lifestyle and nutrition. Scientific studies indicate that certain natural foods may play a supportive role in this process. Black cumin is one of the most extensively researched plants in this field. However, there is an important point to note. These types of products are not a treatment, and it cannot be definitively stated that they cure diseases on their own. If you found this information helpful, feel free to share it with someone who wants to become more health conscious. And don't forget to stay tuned for more scientific content and topics on natural nutrition. See you in the next video. Stay healthy.